the Annabelization podcast. Today I'm here with Isabella, who came to the first edition, the International Women on Stage edition.
Yay!
And Isabella is an amazing woman, and when she presented at the Guadalajara edition, I just knew I had to interview her. I was like, she is ready for a TED Talk. So here we are.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And she invited me to her home, so it was really special, very beautiful place. Isabella, I just don't know that much about you, so I really want to get to know you better in this episode. And maybe you can tell us a bit about your journey. You presented yourself as you're a yoga teacher and also a holistic nutritionist, correct?
Yes.
So take us on the journey.
Ooh, it's been a long journey. So where would you want me to start?
Maybe how you first got into this, health, yoga teaching, being interested in being a nutritionist.
Okay. I went through a eating disorder. How would you call that? Like mental illness.
Exactly.
And I started feeling like something with food, like trying to relate with food in a better way, but I had a terrible relationship with food and with my body. So it took me years to understand why I went through the things that I went through, because having that mental illness of the eating disorder and then studying nutrition and giving consultations, and I was like, I don't want people to be as traumatic as me, like I don't want to take people into this journey, like I don't want to feed that. And for a few years I kind of had a war with nutrition, and I was like, I don't want you in my life, I'm gonna do my own way. And I started doing it my own way, and then I got certified as a yoga teacher. Literally, life just put it into my path. Like I don't even remember when I signed up for that yoga certification, and I just got a call, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we got your email, blah blah blah," and I was like, "What email?" And and I was like, "Okay," and they talked me through it, and then they gave me like a great prize and a great way to pay it, and I was like, you're giving me all the solutions for me to take this certification. So I was like, okay, let's see what yoga has to give me, and it gave me everything that I have right now. Like it changed my whole mindset about life, about the body, about the mind, about food, and that's when I started to get into the chakra system. And I was like, how can I like fusion the chakra system with food, with yoga, like nutrition, and I didn't even know that holistic nutrition was a thing. I was like, okay, I think that's what I do, because I work to nourish the mind, the body, and the soul. And yeah, that's like a short way to explain what took me here. But yeah,
it's amazing. Thanks.
Thank you.
I mean, so I met Isabella at Casa Chula, which is a yoga and sports center, and I took her class, and I could just feel how much she has to share and to give, and that just sometimes some yoga teachers do it for you and others don't, and she definitely does. And so that's how I approached her to come to Women on Stage. And it feels like you have such a strong message to deliver to women, especially. I find like I really resonated with what you said at Women on Stage. So how do you feel? Like, do you usually work with women? Do you work more with women than men? And how do you relate your work with holistic nutrition and yoga?
Definitely more women come to my therapy or consultation. I don't know the word to explain the work that I do with people. But let's call it therapy because it's more a
It is.
therapy thing. And I think that in these times, women are looking for more solutions. I think it's been hard for both women and men, but I find more women trying to look for other ways, at least in what I do with the body, because as women, we have this image of how we have to look to feel pretty or to be pretty or to be seen or get treated in a certain way. And I find that more women are obsessed with what they eat to look a certain way. And I think that's why more women come to my consultation. I have men. I actually have just one. And it's interesting. I think that every person that comes to me, I'm a student because I learned a lot from each person. But I definitely find more empathy with women because I'm a woman and I went through things that when women come to me and tell me what they're living, I can relate.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but as a yoga teacher and giving yoga classes to men, that's another thing. But in consultation, it's just different. I don't think that men feel very attracted to healing their relationship with food and their bodies. I realize that because I live with my boyfriend and he tells me like sometimes how men sees life and they're more like, yeah, I hate myself and that helps them. And I'm more like, I love myself. Like, love your body, embody everything that comes to you, and so I think also that's why more women come to me because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. You said you really got into the chakra system, and I have a question. I mean, I don't know that much about it, but is there a difference between the chakra system for men and women, would you say?
Not really, because we're both feminine energy and masculine energy. Definitely, if you have this, how do you say, like mold, as a women mold or a men mold, then you have more inclination into feminine energy or masculine energy. In the chakra system, there is a difference in how they spin. So one chakra spins to the left to women, and then the same chakra spins to the right to men, and then the second chakra spins to the right on women, and then the left, if I don't mistake, like something like that. But it does change the way the wheel runs in a certain direction. It does spin in opposite way. But it's just like how we handle emotions and how men handle emotions and how women feel safe and secure in the world, in their bodies, and how men feel secure and safe in their bodies and stuff like that. So it does influence if you're a woman or a man, but it's still the same system.
Okay, yeah. No, I mean, I think
it's a lot. It's a lot.
whole world of
It's a whole
own,
world.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when you came to Women on Stage and you presented, the next day when I saw you, you said that you were really excited, and I want to know more. Why are you excited about like participating in Women on Stage? How did that connect with you and resonate with you? Maybe it makes you want to do more stuff in your own life. Maybe you could tell us about that.
Well, yeah, I think that first of all, when you approached to me, you were like, "Oh, you're an entrepreneur," and I was like, "I guess, yeah." Like, I'm trying, I'm really trying, and that you invited me to this event, I was like, okay, sure. Like I thought that I was gonna have like my stand and put like my sign and be like, oh yes, Sane, and then explain what to do, like a fair. I don't know if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And then when you told me like, oh no, and it's a stage, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna bring myself and then just talk. I'm good at talking. I talk a lot sometimes, um and and I had a moment that I was like, I'm not going. I why should I go? Like, no, I don't even know this event. Like, what's gonna
Me.
be? Like,
You were
yeah,
like, who is
yeah.
this
I don't
one?
even know her. Like, is this a thing or what? And I was like, shush. You know, like I'm asking for things to life, and you come to me this way, and you come to my class and we meet, and then you're organizing an event, and there was a location, and then the location switched, and it was like 15-minute walk from my home, and I was like, I'm definitely going. Like, it's I don't have any excuses. I have the time, I can walk there. Like, I just need myself and my voice, and so I'm just gonna go and have no expectations, and then just be there, and getting there and realize what you've done, like just getting a group of women and like different group of how do you say this, like musical
Yeah, like
groups,
artists.
yeah, like artists and
Painters.
yeah, and you've been here for a week, and like what. And it definitely inspired me. I like I said that day, I admire you a lot, and then you started singing, and I was like, what? Like, I want her to be my friend. Like, I want her to be a part of my life, and I need more of that. I need more of having no expectations and just really seeing the people, like I really saw you, and I felt such admiration, and I was so inspired, and I was like, I wish I could do this, like just take action, and if one person comes, just be like, okay, let's just do this, and not be like, I'm the worst, like I think sometimes I'm afraid of taking action, and then feel disappointed about myself,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I couldn't, like, if I'd bribed her to say so many nice things, it couldn't have come out that nice, so thank you so much. But, it's for people exactly like you that it keeps me going in what I do, because a lot of times I organize women on stage, and then women they're excited, but then, like, that's kind of it, the show happens, and then they go home, and I'd put in all this effort and this time, and I think, all right. But with you, I felt like, wow, maybe, this will create a spark, and then in your life, you're going to do more stuff. And because I know you've got an amazing aura and spirit, then I know that you'll do more and you'll inspire more. I mean, you always inspire people. Like, that's why I asked you to come, right? But you know what I mean? So I'm thankful to you, because you really made this edition special to me, because it was your feedback and feeling like I actually impacted you, So thank you.
I couldn't sleep that night
because
I was so excited. Like, I left the place, and then I was gonna go to sleep, and I was like, I'm so excited, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, okay, I have to calm down, because I'm too excited. And the next day I gave class, and I was like, wow, like I had such a great time.
To be honest, I really want to come to your events. Well, I really do. I go to her class all the time. But I would love to have more of you. So I don't know in what way that will manifest itself.
I will.
I'm going to go away for a bit. I'm going to let you cook something up. And I would love to see more. Like, you really have such an aura. Like, even for podcasting or speaking or getting people to share, you'd be so good.
Thank you. Like I said, I think I needed this. I think I needed someone to give me that push, like that, like motivation to just do it, to just start, and because I felt this for a long time. Like I've been wanting to speak more. I've been wanting to create a podcast and
Really?
and yeah,
No
really
way.
for like years.
You should.
And I actually bought this like microphone, like professional microphone
Oh
and
my
everything,
God.
and I've never used it because it's just this voice
I can
inside
be your
my
first
head.
episode.
Please, in Buenos Aires.
You want to talk about,
Should we go?
about food and issues? I'm your girl. We can do it.
Okay. Yeah. Like I think that I can share a lot to people, but this like I was saying, this voice inside my head has keeping me back from just taking that first step and doing it and the times that I've shared something on the social media or just like talking to people and they're just like, wow, thank you. And I think that's why I started molding my work in a therapy way, you know, like because
you are such a therapist.
yeah, and I realized that, and I was like, okay, because I study a lot, I read a lot, I work from my own experience, and I know that everything that has happened to me and that keeps happening to me, it's because it's giving me tools to help people. So yeah, I hope that when you come back to Guadalajara, I've had some events and then you can come to one and you can come to my podcast and we can do things together and stuff. But yeah, it's the seed, it's planted. It's there.
Thank
the
you.
seed is there.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
You know, from what I know a little bit about Isabella, she's traveled a lot. You've lived in lots of different places. I would love to know a little bit more about, like, you know, how did your cultural background and the experiences you had abroad, how do you feel like that's really educated you also on your holistic take of life and yoga and nutrition? Because I'm sure everything has fed you different perspectives, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe you could give us like a little taste of that.
Okay. Definitely traveling opened my eyes and opened like the whole world, because I'm speaking from my privilege, you know. I've been very blessed and fortunate to have the life that I have and having the opportunities that I've had and that I have. And when I was 17, I decided to move to Kansas. And I didn't decide to go to Kansas. Life was like, do you want to go to Kansas? And I was like, sure, whatever, let's go to Kansas. I don't even know what that is, but I'm just gonna go there.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I stayed there for 2 years, and that time gave me a lot of confidence in myself of just knowing that I can do anything. You know, like I traveled and I started making my own money, and I was like, okay, like I can handle myself. And then I came back to Mexico. Another situation that we're not gonna go into that, but I came back because life wanted me to come back, and then I moved to Buenos Aires, and I was studying there, and I loved that place, and then I moved to New York, and just being able to do that and start from zero in a place, and then leave everything and then move to another place and start from zero. You know, I think that gave me a lot of resilience.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, okay, like this is fun, just living in a bag, because my life was in a bag, or not living in a bag, but like my bag was my life, and I was traveling with my bag everywhere, and I was starting in a place and then in another, and it gave me confidence, because I was like, I can really just have nothing and start from zero, and then get to a place that I'm proud of myself, and then leave. But it started being more unstable, and but it gave me a lot of tools in life. Like every place that I've been, every person that has come into my life gave me something that I apply now in my life and also in my consultations. And I think life puts you in the place that you have to be to learn something, and then continue. Like I've realized how I let myself be guided by the wisdom, the consciousness, God, energy. Because sometimes I don't even understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna jump because it's telling me to jump there, and then I understand it. I'm like, okay, wow, I had to leave that place because I had to be here, and so it's also has helped me to work in the unattachment.
On attachment?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like not attached to things, not like to not attach to people, to not attach to anything, because it can just poof.
Yeah, that's impressive, to be honest. I mean, I feel very connected to you in the sense that you know how to start from scratch. You've done it a lot. That's empowered you. I'm the same, but then at the same time, I feel a little bit of me like gets tired over time of like starting over and saying goodbye and loving and losing and like so I think that's great that you've managed to detach yourself somehow because
no, it's I'm working on it.
Okay, because I'm still, I don't know, I feel like that's like I have so many, I want to go and explore so many different places and cultures and countries, but at the same time sometimes I'm like, ooh, but do I have it in me like to actually feel that fresh and excited every time, you know, because time does go on and you do get more and more experience, and like I'm not 18 anymore, so I'm not like, woo, you know, it's my first country, and like I don't want to just backpack anymore. So,
no, and I'm telling you this when I'm not doing that anymore. Like I got to a place where I was like, do I really want to continue with this? Because I want to feel stable. I want to start building a life with like stable blocks, you know, like a solid foundation. And I also wanted to have a stable relationship and a home, and I got to have that in New York, but I like my home. I live with my sister, and it was an amazing experience. And I was like, okay, but I do want a partner, and I do want a home with my partner. And I know that I want to continue traveling the world, but not anymore like this. Like I do want to have a base and then move to other places, but always know that I'm coming back to my home. And that's where I am right now, because I did ask for that. I was like, okay, I'm tired to move from a place to another. Like it's really fun, and like I said, I'm speaking from my privilege that I can do that. Then I was like, okay, and it was just a few years. I know people do it for like 10 years, like decades, and I did it just for like I don't know, like it was kind of like 6 years. So it's long, but where I am right now, it also took me a minute to be like, oh, okay, this is what I asked for, and I'm not traveling every month again. Okay, it's just different. But
sure.
if you have to get there, you'll get there. And if it's more of listening to yourself and like really listening to your heart. Like, what does my heart tells me? Like, where am I going? You know, like. And when you listen to your heart, it just takes you to where you have to be, and that's why I know that I have to be here, and I'm really happy with my life right now, but I really enjoyed traveling in a bag, but you do get tired. You do get tired of saying hi and bye, and then like saying hi and bye, and like it's a lot.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. I mean, for me, a really nice question I could ask you is like, how has your relationship with your practice and also all this nutrition work that you do, how has that relationship changed now that you've become more stable in your life? You know, because now you're not traveling, and I feel like you feel more grounded. So do you feel like that's also impacted the way you teach or how you feel about those things?
That's an interesting question, because I don't know if I can say it impacted my yoga practice, because it was just a year before I settled that I started the practice.
Yeah.
So it's been more time of me being settled in this life, practicing yoga and giving classes, than before settling. But the nutrition part, yeah, I think that at least not consultations, because also I started this way of giving therapy, or like the holistic nutrition, when I was here, when I started like in this grounded life. But definitely nutrition in myself changed a lot from just like being everywhere and starting from a place to another than just be here. But it's something that I started cultivating during that life, when I was traveling. And it definitely needs an effort, if that makes sense. Like, you have to have effort in your nutrition if you want to to hold this habit.
Yeah, of course.
It's not easy, but it's possible. But yeah, I don't think that I can say my experience before and after, because it's been more this past year and a half that I'm having the life that I have and giving the classes that I have.
I see.
Yeah, but I guess it did help, because being grounded and having a home and being stable and having a partner and that, like, that's when I was able to start doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
No, totally.
Yeah.
And I think I have only one more question for you. It would be, how do you use your all these therapies like yoga and nutrition? How do you use it as a tool in your life, and what are you really hoping to give to others with it? That's the doozy, the big question.
Yeah. The first part of the question is like, how do I do it to myself?
Yeah, how do you
Okay.
use it like as a tool for you?
Well, yoga helps me a lot to be present and to be in my center. And so cultivating my practice, it just helps me to be where I want to be and not feel like, wow, because life does feel like that. And sometimes my practice helps to not feel the whole like, but so it helps me feel more stable.
Okay.
And more grounded.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, I guess people can relate, because life does feel like that. But beautiful life. We love life. And the nutritional part, it's just a part of me, and I love that I can share that with my partner, because he loves my experiments, because my kitchen is my laboratory. It's my lab. I create things, and then I'm just like, wow, I can act. And speaking of the chakra system, which comes with the yoga, I can balance my swadhisthana, which is the second chakra, by cooking and by putting this pleasure into food. And so that's how I apply it to myself, and what I want to share with people, or what I want to achieve. That was like the second part, right? I want to be able to give peace to people, to share a bit of the light of my consciousness to people, to help people heal their relationship with their bodies and with food, and to really honor everything that Mother Nature gives to us. Stop fighting, stop being in war with oneself. I hope I can share that to people. I hope I can help heal human beings from that war. I hope I can give like a bit of light so that people can find happiness and they can find peace and they can be free from the suffering and the ignorance of the mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
hope I can
definitely
do
do.
that.
From what I've seen and experienced already in your classes, you really do.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now I need to take a holistic nutritional class with you. And thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time and for inviting me
Thank
to your home. And I feel really happy to have met you. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel really happy to have met you too. I'm happy that you're actually going to be a part of my life.
Yeah, of course.
Yay!
Yay! So bye,
Thank you.
and I will put all the
Bye.
links so you can follow her
Yay.
account and you can maybe take a class with her. Do you do online classes?
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, I
Oh,
actually
amazing.
do. I give
That's so great.
online yoga classes and online nutritional therapy.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Okay, so then you can tune in.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.